back with another YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? Today we broadcasting. And tonight, we got a special guest in the house tonight. We got Jonathan Bishop. Jonathan, tell him what up.
What up?
Alright, y'all. So, you know, the same thing like the last video. You're going to introduce yourself. I'm going to ask some questions. Going to lose some motivation. So let's get into the video. Hey. Alright, so, Jonathan, what up, man?
What up, bro?
So I'm going to get you to introduce yourself. You know, introduce your rap art name. And, you know, let the people know you, where you from, and about your music.
Shit, my name's John, bro. I go by John the Kid. You gotta go somewhere, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go somewhere, bro. Cause I can hear you over there. Like I can hear you, bro. I can't, bro. Bro, I can't, bro. Y'all see, I can't, bro.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, go on, go ahead.
God dang! Get mad.
That is you, bro. It is you. I was over here coughing. You start laughing.
A few moments later.
I got Wi-Fi.
Alright, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck what they got going on. Turn around, Connor. And if I see your little shoulders bouncing from laughing, bro, I'm throwing my phone in the back of your head.
Yo, look over here laughing at me.
I don't like this with you in here, bro. Alright, let's go.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, introduce yourself, let the people know who you from.
Shit, my name's John from Center, Alabama. That's a small ass town.
Alright. Alright. So, as far as rapping, the one question is, how would you... Hold on. I gotta get this right. Alright. The first question is, how, as an upcoming artist, you know, rapping and doing your music own thing, how would you feel like taking your music and, you know, to the next step?
I mean, that's one of my dreams, bro. I want other people to hear it, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know how it is, like, to, like, suffer from, like, depression and head trauma and shit like that. And I feel like they can use my music, you know what I'm saying, to numb it a little bit, if that makes sense.
Right. Alright. So the next question, you know, as an upcoming artist, you know, in the music, making music, you know, like, what stage would you want to perform on, to say, you know, to get your music, like, out there, you know, you got American Square Garden and, you know, BET.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, Rolling Loud, get at me, bro.
Rolling Loud.
Get at me, bro.
Rolling Loud, okay.
Sure.
Another question. What makes you want to start taking your, you know, rapping so seriously?
Honestly, I didn't start taking it serious till after my sister had passed away. That's when I started taking it serious. I don't know, it kind of like, in a weird way, motivated me to like actually start trying, you know what I'm saying? And like, not just saying shit, but actually saying shit I mean, if that makes sense.
Alright. Okay, how do you feel as an upcoming artist, you know, like, rapping, you know, and just basic rapping? Like, how do you feel, like, as an upcoming artist, you know, rapping? Like, how did that make you feel?
When I rap, how do I feel? It's just everything goes blank, bro. I don't know how to explain. Like, something just takes over, and like, I don't know how to explain it for real.
Right. What's your biggest dream coming up as a rap artist?
To help people with the same problems with me that I have. Cause like I use music, you know, as depression medicine. If that makes sense.
All right. Who would you collab with in the, you know, rap industry in the future?
few moments later.
Raw wave.
Alright. Alright, make sure y'all hashtag, comment, or, you know, share this out the right way. Let's get that happen, you know? Alright. Off the grid. Alright. As far as music, you know, how else would you want to express your feelings, like, you know, basically like doing a commercial or clothing design and
Clothing design.
Good.
I be thinking about that a lot of days. Like I'll come up with designs in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And like actually, my manager, quotation mark, is in the making, bro. I'm gonna have merch soon, bro. So,
Right. Yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned for that though. Alright.
JohnTheKid.com.
Hey, the link be in the description. Y'all make sure y'all get at that. Alright. Next question I want to ask you. Alright. Which artist, you know, as rapper, would you want to go into, like, that you know who you want to go into business with, like multi-millionaire business with, that you know for a fact that, okay, if I sign to him, I know I'm gonna get up there for sure. I know I'm gonna get my music out there for sure.
Lil Baby.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all hashtag Lil Baby in too.
Trying to get that OPF chain.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Alright, another question. Alright. As an upcoming artist, right? Like, in this world that we live in, you know, how do you focus on your music and then separate the world, you know? Like, how do you do what you have to do and still have, like, you know, the negative comments and about the music and or just how the world is today?
And you gotta ignore it, bro. You gotta do you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You grow off people that hate on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned, like, the people that would hate on me and like, oh, you're not gonna be shit, it made me want to go harder, like way harder, 10 times harder.
Facts. Alright.
Fuck the haters.
Alright. Another question I want to ask you, like, who is your big inspirational that make you want to go into, like, you know, rapping? Like, who inspires you the most to, like, okay, I'm gonna start rapping, you know, just try it out for a bit?
You think it's gonna be corny, bro, because everybody says this, but for real, Juice WRLD, bro. For sure, all the way.
Yeah. Alright, so I know I did an interview, you know, Matt Coleman, and, you know, he said, like, y'all was like brothers, and, you know, in the interview, and, you know, he'll ride for you and all that. So,
for sure.
On your end, how close, like, would you say you and Matt with the collab music thing, and would it ever work?
Yeah, for sure. We already done it. We got a bunch that ain't nobody heard. A bunch.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that though. Alright. Another question. Okay. So as an upcoming artist, you know, what platform the most would you say people will most react to your music? Like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Apple Music.
Apple Music?
I've been getting a lot of plays on Apple Music. More than like Spotify. I'm on all platforms and Apple Music's the top. Spotify's like right there below it though. So Spotify and Apple Music.
I was saying, what's your main goal in the future to continue to focus on your, like, music? Like, what's your biggest goal that you want to accomplish?
Man, I want to help save people. I mean, like earlier, I want to take my music as depression medicine.
Yeah. So, you know, as you know, there's a lot of people that's out there, you know, that rapping and, you know, expressing their feelings, and like, it's just a lot of people just doing, you know, rapping and dancing and just so much in particular. Besides, you know, Mac, and I would say, out of you and Mac, which other rapper would you most want to be the most high collab with?
Raw wave. For sure. Get at me.
So, as far as your music goes, what do you see your music going to? Like YouTube, the NBA, football field?
The BET Awards.
BET Awards. We're gonna make that for sure. Alright, so who would you most look up to as, inspirational in life?
My mama. Strong woman.
Yeah. Strong woman. Alright, so, there's a lot of people out there, that's battling with, keep going with music. There's a lot of people that they're doing certain things and they feel like, I just this ain't for me. But then, one video goes up and then they back down here. So I would ask you, like, if one of your videos, blows up, you get, say, $1 million, would you continue going and continue chasing your dreams? Or would you be like, okay, that's $1 million, I got that, I'm just fall back?
Going. I want 2 million. Then once I get 2, I want 3.
A little motivation. Alright, so what's motivation to, you got to tell the kids that's out there, that want to rap, that want to express their feelings, but they can't because they too busy worrying about how people may review them.
You can't listen to them, bro. Ain't all days gonna be sunny, you know what I'm saying? So you just can't listen to them. You gotta keep going. You gotta block them off. That's like when you do music, bro. You learn like the further you go into the music, you learn to put a block on all the hate and all that. And then another way you can use the hate as motivation to make you go harder.
Right. What would you say to the people, that looks up to you? Because there gonna be a lot of people out there that look up to you and they'll be like, man, I want to be like him one day. I want to be, in his position to keep going. What do you say to those people?
Yeah, you ain't gotta be like me. You can be better. Don't want to be like somebody else. Want to be like you, but the better you. Just keep going.
Most definitely. Alright. Now, I would say before we go out, would you like to say anything to the people that's watching, or let people know you got upcoming, what you got for the future, what they should be looking out for?
Yeah, man. No matter what you go through on the daily, bro, it won't last forever, you know what I'm saying? And if you do want to get in music, push yourself past your limits. Keep pushing yourself, bro. And hey, shouts out Matt too. Right back at you, bro. But yeah, I mean, like I said, all days ain't gonna be sunny, you know what I'm saying? Like I always said, growing up, you gotta make it to the curvy roads to get to the straight ones. And so most people, when they try to do music, they'll give up because it'll be like a little speed bump in the curvy roads, and they'll be like, oh, that's one speed bump, there's gonna be plenty more. You can't do that, bro. You gotta go over them speed bumps. Even if you gotta go fast, bro. Don't stop. Keep going.
Alright, y'all, as y'all heard it here first. As I told y'all, we good. We cooking this year, So I just want y'all to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, #WildWave in the comment.
Bro.
Yeah.
I ain't finna watch this video and not subscribe, bro. You can take what I'm talking right now, go subscribe, bro, right now.
Yeah. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go do that though. #, do what y'all gotta do. So at the end of the